Okay, so video looks good, audio looks good. That is most excellent. YouTube preview just came up right there. Say something. It's whatever day today is. It's Tuesday. How's it going, everybody? Awesome. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. It is a busy, excellent day today. Hope the week is off to a good start here for you. If you wound up going for any of the featured 5 stars today, hope luck was in your favor. But right now, it is time to put up some points in the arena. I'm going for the 1 to 10% range for the featured 5-star arena, and concurrently, I'm also going for the 3-star flavor of Hitmonkey. So I'm probably going to be bouncing around between both arenas. I'm in a really good place on both currently, which is awesome. So, for the next hour and a half, couple hours, whatever it winds up being, just going to be doing that. Glad to have you aboard, and I'm looking forward to gabbing with you guys here. It's always one of my favorites. I want to take a minute and welcome the latest Vaughn subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I've put out so far and are interested in the videos that I have yet to come. There's plenty of stuff coming down the pipes here. It's still going to be a busy week. Got another couple roadmaps presumably coming out this week. We got the big notice that the 4th of July festivities are starting on Friday instead of Saturday and running through the weekend. So that is going to be super exciting. And there's a lot of stuff to talk about today. So without further ado, let's just dive straight away. And there's the Tier 1 Alpha Arena. Forgot about that too. What's up, Apex? And what is up, Guido? Yeah, Apex, I saw the comment. Good. Real good. Yeah, I'm a parrot, Guido. How are you liking him so far? And did you get one, or did you get the second and wake him up? I definitely parrot what I was saying earlier in that video, that for that 1,500 units, it's definitely worth it. Just for the synergy benefits alone, He's a good champ in his own right, and very straightforward, useful kit, where you don't have to dance around and do a bunch of different things. He just works. He just works. And down goes Aegon right off the bat. Yeah. Yeah, that happens. That definitely happens. But it's good. You did the most important thing. You got him. So he's always going to be there, just waiting to get some of that extra ISO as you get it. How far do you want to rank him up? Currently, my 5-star is sitting at rank 4. Probably going to wind up taking him to rank 5 at some point when the Tier 5 Basic allow, but... Shadow, look into the robot domination synergy. I forget if it's the one with Gilly 99 or if it's the one with actually no, I take it back. That was really dumb of me. Never mind. The Captain America Infinity War synergy might help, because that's the one where every time Omega would use a special, he's completely power drained instead of just whatever the special cost would be. That might be something to look into. What up, Reaper? Happy Tuesday, my friend. Hope the day has found you well. Yeah, we were just talking about it. The biggest news from today was the Vision offer for both the 5 and 6-star flavors. But there was also a lot of news for buffed rewards for Alliance Quest, which is also very exciting. And I guess finding out that Sabretooth is going to be the new featured champ starting up on Thursday. And, you know, featured 5 stars, whatever. Guido, I have not. I have not. I've got him, and he's awakened. But outside of just like claiming him from the mail or login, whichever it was. No, I haven't even tried him or taken him out yet. I really wish that that'd just become a regular thing. Like they just hand out. I mean, I've already spoken ad nauseum about it before, but I really kind of wish that they would just make it a thing. Just hand out whoever the new champ is as a 2-star. A 3-star is great, but I mean, it would just have to be a 2-star at the very least. Just so everyone gets a feel for him. Get that excitement level up a bit more, you know? Alright, come on, thing. Hey, there you go. So Reaper, you definitely came out on top of all of that. Awesome. Yeah, I'm telling you, I mean, for synergy purposes alone, he's fantastic. Because he pairs up with so many other god tier champions. Both old and new, which is awesome. Still is a little bit squishy, and his damage output isn't quite as exciting as some of the newer champs, but still, overall, definitely my favorite of the 2 robot visions, and a solid champ in his own right, so yeah, that was really cool to see. The timing is a bit conspicuous, I'm not gonna lie. Much rather would have preferred this time next week instead of right now, but you know, business and all that. You know, that would be a really nice like boost or a mastery to add to the game. Is like a battle chip booster. Because they've got the XP boost, right? And they've got a gold boost, sort of, as a mastery. But like a loyalty or battle chip booster of some sort would be very nice as well. Yes, Shadow, correct. Which is why the 5-star is a lot better of the 2 in that regard. If you want Vision to be useful for his consistent power gain, then yeah, he's got to be the 5-star, and he's got to have 146 on him. I'm kind of surprised they didn't offer the 3 or the 4-star, to be honest, or the 4-star specifically. So I don't think the 4-star is available in Crystals either, right? It's just the movie Vision that is. Oh, he's unblockable, that's why. That makes sense. Because that's what it used to be. You know, they used to offer the 4-star, and then the 5 came along, and it's the exact same boat that we're in currently. 4 stars coming down in value and cost, and 5-star was freaking ridiculous first time they offered it. Excuse me. But it's good. I'm glad you guys got them. And if nothing else, it's just one more trophy for the trophy wall. I mean, that really shouldn't be a factor in anybody's decision, but if that is your jam, it's definitely true. Let's do this. From the jug. That's right. He's got the special too. Got so laser focused in on just dealing damage, I didn't even pay attention to where his power bar was at. Guido, yes, it is room temperature. It's the only way I can chug it. Like if it's slightly cool, that's really nice too. But if it's cold, yeah, there's no chance. I gotta nurse that. And if it's warm, then nah, don't need any of that. I really wish that Magneto's special 1 ability reflected all the damage, not just like 60% of it or something. Because only reflecting a small percentage of overall inflicted damage is, I don't know, it's a half measure. Shadow, the only reason for that is because when he came out, that wasn't even a technological option. I mean, I definitely agree they could go back and rework him and buff him. That would be cool. And if, you know, OG Vision never existed in the first place and was just now coming out, then yeah, he absolutely would. To some degree. Shake off debuffs or something like Emma. Could be fun. Who knows, maybe he'll be one of those champions that they're buffing to a month. It's like the Noah's Ark of champion improvement. I'm just going in 2x2. Speaking of Emma. Boink. I still think that every sound effect should be replaced with a boink. Just like enter the Konami code somehow. Turn on boink. And then enter it again to turn it off. That would be the important thing. If there's an entire day of just boink, then that would... That's like Howard the Duck level annoying. But, you know, for a couple of select fights, it could be a lot of fun. Just for something different. Something silly. Lordy knows the game needs more silly. I mean, they got great champs like Warlock, Gwenpool, a number of others who are just silly to begin with. Squirrel Girl. Shadow, yes, she is. But you gotta be careful with that because she only initially bypasses it when she has her evade charge, but as soon as she evades him once and it's on cooldown, then Mordo can still parry evade like he normally does. But after the second time that he does that, then if you throw down a double medium attack, then you get the cold snap and you just fight Mordo like you would if you were playing Iceman. But just be aware that in order to capitalize on that and do it that way, there is a probability of you getting tagged. So just, you know, heads up, fair warning. Excuse me. Alright, so Psylocke here just being annoying and existing. You know, I'm sure she's an amazing champion. Something, something, power lock, something, something. But I don't know, man. Virtually every other power control champion is immensely easier to use than Psylocke. What a shame. Hopefully she gets buffed. Just make that whole ability a lot easier to use, which in turn would make her a lot more viable. Because otherwise, I mean, she just kind of exists. Alright, so next up, throw up Old Man, throw up a skilled champ, and then Cosmic for kicks. So the way I figured I'm going to do it tonight is I'm going to go through all my 6 stars here for the featured 5-star arena. Then probably, I don't know, and then depending on how I'm doing and what time it is, either build up the infinite streak for the alpha arena or just do a bunch of rounds in the 3-star and get that closer to wrapping up. Cutoff for that was like, what, 1.6 something? 1.6? A little bit lower. Actually, I should have looked at Trucos earlier. Assuming that they actually still keep track of 3 stars. I know some people are starting to fall off that. Oh. Also should probably pay attention to the game. That would be a good idea. Speaking of paying attention. Come on, my dude. Come on. Thank you. Alright, so about that cutoff. Does not say. Brilliant. What about here? Someone here. Sorry, I know this is riveting, but I'm actually genuinely curious to see if it says. Sure, it has to someplace, right? What's up, man, Falcon? How you doing, my friend? Happy Tuesday. Currently scrubbing through to see if I can find the cutoff first round 3-star, but not looking like I'm having a whole lot of luck. Probably just gonna have to play it by ear. What do you guys think? I don't know. Yep. No one records 3 stars anymore. No one cares. What a shame. I care. Let's do a Mystic, let's do a Mutant, and let's do whoever's on the bottom of Science. Of course it's Science. Of course it's Rhino. Of course it is. But, you know. Yeah, looks good. Let's roll. Let's roll. Man, could you guys imagine what Ebony Mob could be like if we were actually good? Like, he's so close. He's like 85% of the way there. He just needs that little extra something. And they had an opportunity and they missed. He needs the Hulkbuster treatment. What's up, Cedar? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Hope the day's been going well for you here, dude. And awesome, awesome, awesome. Shadow, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'll consider it only if I wear a robot costume. How about that? Which robot is up to you guys? Whether it's like Rosie the robot or what? Matt Murdock, dude. What's up, Matt? Mr. Daredevil himself. Start charging a commission for endorsements. There you go. I'll go with that. Costumeception. If anybody's listening, I am not beyond Raid Shadow Legends plugs either. So, just putting that out there. If you guys are listening, I will gladly be a shill. I mean, heck, I've never played the game. It probably is amazing. Did you really? Do you like his current kit, or are you doing that in anticipation of a possible change? Guido, did you wind up typing in the Seaton coupon code name? Because you get like an exclusive character and a bunch of like loot and stuff, right? That's the angle. Let's throw up Winter Soldier. Why not? I was gonna say, I don't know. Someone took a Diablo, a 6-star Diablo to rank 3. Going in fresh. It's probably the way to do it. I mean, heck, if they were offering introductory things for new players for MCOC, I would probably pass. Because you gotta go in for the full bona fide experience. You know? You gotta have that first crushing defeat of saving up for a big crystal and pulling Storm or Iron Patriot. And it's true, it sucks, but it's also like a baptism of fire, though, too. It's like you haven't really... You've either been immensely lucky or you just haven't really gotten the full-on MCOC experience until that happens. Because, I mean, you talk to anybody, most anybody, right, who's been playing the game for a long time, and they'll still tell you who that champ was that they pulled. That stays with you. Let's do you and whoever's at the bottom. Ant-Man. Maybe someday Ant-Man will be good too. I know it's crazy talk, but a guy can dream. Yeah, the 4-star is too far back for me as well. No, I take it back. I think the first 4-star I got was Magneto. Right after he got added to crystals. Take it back. First 5-star was Storm. First 6-star though, that one I'm not quite as sure about. But it was not good. I'll tell you that much. I remember being super disappointed. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, Archangel with his neurotoxins is fantastic. Even outside of that variant, you know, you just get a couple neuros on somebody and they just absolutely melt. Once they're stunned when it expires, it's a great chance to go and heavy attack, get a couple more on them. That is a heck of a first few pulls there, Falcon. Heck of a few pulls. Cedar, that magic was post-buff, right? So it's modern magic? Because that's a pretty good pull, actually. OG Captain Marvel. Yep. That's one of those pulls where it's not bad, but it isn't good enough. Alright, I swear, I'm gonna need to get a new headset. This thing's infuriating. It was messing with me all day today, too. I repair it to my computer or do a hard reset, and the whole thing crashes out a half hour later. It's got no reliability. So, back to the webcam mic, so sorry everybody. Let me know if the fan here gets to be too loud or annoying. It's a toasty evening out here. Always something. Always something. I just gotta give me a solid wired headset with the mic. And then just not worry about it anymore. Well, that's the other thing though too, is that when I actually do hardwire it in, the audio's fine, but the mic doesn't work. So that kind of defeats the purpose, you know? At least for this.
Also makes me super apprehensive to do a longer live stream, like for new content, especially with like Canadian difficulty coming out, right? It's like I'd love to do that, but I don't want the mic to cut out halfway through and then I look like a dunce because my hardware fails again. But here we are, making pretty good progress, getting through the 6 stars, coming up on the shiny new hit monkey. Love this crazy fellow. Solid rank 2 contender. If you get one as a 5-star or 4-star, I definitely do recommend taking them up. Damage output is silly. But I have been seeing some silly things from even just that 3-star Guardian, so that's good. It's always nice to have a new powerhouse champ out there. Occasional powerhouse champ, but it does make me a bit scared for his arena. I'm gonna need to double check too. Once I get to the 3 stars, I might need to pop a couple more arena boost crystals to restock my inventory, but should be good for a little minute. Come on, dude. Of course, the bots in their infinite wisdom, as soon as they get a special 3, of course they turtle up. Can't have them attacking for you to, you know, intercept. Can't have that. Always something. So, did any of you guys wind up going for the featured 5 stars that came out today? Pool there is looking mighty spicy. Especially, I mean, relative to like what it's been in the past, where it winds up being like a 50-50 shot between something useful and something not super useful. So, 5-star Corvus rank 1, 5-star Domino rank 1, and a rank 1 Claire. I don't know, maybe it's the same thing like, it's the same thing where they just need like a gold, like it's a gold drought. It may also be depending on whatever their level is, that they just hit a level cap. Or they're just really invested in their Iron Patriots. Lucky Iron Fist. Dude, congrats, Cedar. Big congrats on that Corvus pull. If you can get that guy awakened, that's your golden ticket right there. And then yeah, exactly what Guido said. Medium, light, medium. Just a 3-hit combo and just keep doing that till you get the special 2. Lather, rinse, repeat, and you're set. Get them big, scary yellow numbers. Man, everything's just tanking. So I guess just got the pop-up that said that YouTube is not receiving adequate video. So you guys may wind up being hit with some buffering right now. So if that is the case, I do apologize. All my systems seem to be failing tonight, so. What's up, PP? How you doing, dude? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you. Yep. Just type that up there just in case you guys are still getting hit with lag. There we go. Okay. So on my end, it just switched back over to being fine. So that's good. I swear, that's just what I need, is just one more thing. That one I wouldn't be able to do much about, because that's more of a YouTube side. Because my connection's fine. Cedar, yes, he does need a single awakening. So a Corvus at Sig 1 is really as good as you ever really need to get him. It's like Nick Fury, where like 99% of his usefulness is just having an awakening as opposed to like reaching a certain sig. He needs to be awakened to get the to be able to cheese alliance events. Not really cheese, because it's intended. It was designed to be that way, so it isn't cheese. But you wind up saving yourself a lot of potions and a lot of revive that way. Yeah, Cedar, sure. Yeah, that void is nasty, PP. Like, for incursions, anytime you get that far and you get like any of those passive degen champs like Ebony Maw or Omega or Void, Dormammu too if you're not careful. Yeah, those guys are like an instant death ticket right there. Yeah. So let's see who can use it. I can use it against Omega, sure. Alright, so I'm gonna just start off with Corvus Cedar. So alright, so you're not gonna see where I'm pointing on my screen, but oh well. So he's got the persistent charges. Currently it's at 0. You get persistent charges by KOing specific champions. So you get one from KOing a mutant. You can get a second one from knocking out a tech champion, a third from knocking out an Avenger, and a fourth from knocking down someone who evades. So theoretically, you could get 2 or 3 from a single champion. Infinity War Iron Man has auto block, so that's 1. He's a tech champion and he's an Avenger, so you can get 3 from a single dude. And then currently he's got, this Corvus has 19 glaive charges. So every time you throw a critical hit, it depletes one glaive charge. Or if you're at like 1% health, it's like what? Each time you get hit by a non-special attack, it depletes like what, 3 or 4 glaive charges. So you could wind up taking almost an entire combo to the face at 1% health and still survive. So that's where he winds up being useful. So like if you mess up, then you take a hit to the face, you pause the timer, let the timer run out. You start the fight again with 1% health and full glaive charges. So it gives you the opportunity to go and deal a bunch of damage. and then just start over from the top again. But he only does that when he's awakened. Hey, good luck, PP. Good luck. Solid champ to have. I know a lot of people are going for him from that Abyss Nexus that just came out earlier in the week. Definitely tempted to go for one myself, but as it turns out, I am really happy with how it did turn out. There we go. Cheers. Thoughts on the Alliance Quest changes? I really dig that they're offering 10% of a Tier 5 class as the top prize. I dig that the 2% crystals are more available for runner-up prizes. A couple of the new modifiers, the Fantastic Four one, I think is complete crock. I'm not excited that they're throwing Sasquatch as a mini-boss in 2 weeks when like no one's fought him yet, ever. So not only do we need to figure out him and his kit, like what it even is, but then how to counter it, which is pretty lame in my opinion. Like if you would have thrown up a champ that had just recently come out, like a Storm X or Supreme or, you know, White Widow or somebody, sure, okay. Because they've been out for a while. We've had a chance to at least play against them. But otherwise, I mean, I think overall it's okay. I like it a lot better than the Alliance War changes, that's for sure. Alliance War can still go pound sand. What's up, Jay? Yeah. JK. I don't know, dude. I'd believe you. I've seen Sunspots put up that kind of damage before. I have not taken up Guardian yet. I actually haven't even played him yet. I think when I switch over to the 3-star arena, that'd probably be the first time I ever do play as him. But I have seen some videos of him once he's ramped up with 100 of the whatever Guardian charges. Yeah, he puts up some crazy nasty damage as a 3-star. I can't imagine what a 5 or 6 would do. Sunspot on his specials once he's ramped up are like one of those completely disgusting OP champions that can just wreak havoc. Ghost when she's ramped up can do that too. It's really nice. It's so satisfying. What's up, Turkey? Good to see you, my friend. Happy Tuesday. And then yeah, I agree with what Shadow said. I'm really scared for the Guardian arena. I think I'm gonna go for the 4-star for sure. It's nice to have the 3-star, so I don't have to worry about that. But I can't even imagine what the 5-star is gonna go for. Because he's a tech champion, he's gonna be huge just solely for that fact. People have rank up materials that have been collecting dust for 6 going on 7 months. More than that, 8, 9 months. Last one was what, Gilly 99? That was what, October or something like that. Way too long. But then, you know, come to find out the dude's actually really good, so how about that? I'm doing pretty good, Turkey. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a good day. It's been a good week. Really excited about all the things going on. Trying to keep on top of everything. It's one of those things too that, you know, you got a to-do list that's a mile long, and every time you feel like you take a chunk out of it, you wind up feeling like you took 2 steps back at the same time. GM? Should you rank up Symbiote Supreme or Sentinel? It depends. Who else do you have as Mystic and who else do you have as Attack? Because both of them are really solid. Without knowing anything about the rest of your account or like what the next big goal is, like Act 5, Act 6, Abyss, Labyrinth, something like that, I'd have to say Sentinel, just because Sentinel has greater utility. Symbiote Supreme can do a lot of bleed damage, but that's all you can do, really. So if you come up against someone who's bleed immune, you're effectively useless. Or, conversely, go up against a node that has like a power lock, where you either don't get power or you're capped at a special 1 or 2 or something. That is a huge nerf for Symbiote, but probably Sentinel, off the top of my head. Yeah, no, it just keeps going. It's always the fun challenge. You just have to learn to accept that you're never going to be able to do all the things that you want to do. It's probably actually if you're able to do that, it's probably the best way to learn to live like a peaceful, content life, you know? I mean, good thing though, Cedar, is that is available in the Glory store. So, I mean, that's something, right? You could try your luck with the daily arena, but the drop rates for a full tier 3 is ridiculously small. Probably Sentinel. I think Sentinel will carry you through with more content. Because he's got the immunities. Once he gets ramped up, he's got some pretty solid damage. What was it, Power Drain or something like that too on the special one? Dude, I just dexed Hulkbuster special too. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, that's the best way to get through a to-do list too, is especially if you just are overwhelmed or you find it to be like a daunting task or whatnot. It's great to break up a big task into smaller segments, you know. And then once you do, just reward yourself. A little pat on the back. Nothing too crazy to throw you off track, but just take a moment, acknowledge your accomplishment, pat yourself on the back, and then keep rolling. Oh, maybe I misspoke for the black ISO. You can get the shards. It's in Hotel Modoc too, isn't it? Yeah, for 8 coins. Yeah, I guess not. I guess there is no basic. Sorry. Misspoke. Let's see what's up next. Actually, what's here for events and stuff? Okay, so skill arena, cool. Didn't even realize this was a thing that was on. Awesome. Hero use almost at the unit milestone, so that'll be nice in a little bit. Let's do the 5-star. Yeah, we got a couple rounds left of the 5-star arena. I'm just going through a couple more of these 6 stars, and then once these all go on cooldown, then yeah, I'll switch over and start running the 3-star. Keep going with that. The 3-star arena is super simple. It's straightforward, and especially when you're boosted, it flies by. But it's also one of those things that you just got to stay on top of a little bit, just so you aren't completely overwhelmed in the 11th tower. I don't want to use any items or any units for a 3-star. Yeah, Jim, give me a sec. Come on, Helen. Well, that isn't exactly what I wanted. Nice. Very nice. Big congrats on finishing Uncollected. Well, if nothing else, there's going to be the whole new set of monthly quests and events and stuff starting up again tomorrow. So you can blitz through at least initial completion on some of those. You'll be able to pick up the units that way. In addition to the daily stuff, so there's hero use on right now, and hoping that level up is right around the corner. But each of those give the 25 units as well, and that all adds up. A lot of cool places to get free units in the game. Got my fingers crossed for you, Cedar. Definitely got my fingers crossed. I think it's really nice. It's nice that it converts if you don't use it, but it's even nicer still that it's super useful, even more so while it is. Alright guys, I need to step out real quick, just real quick. I'll be back in like 30 seconds, a minute, something like that. So you guys, I'll be back lickety split. Hold tight. That's right, the headphone's still busted. Alright, and we're back. Just a quick little chat with the missus before she headed off. Could you turn the game sounds down? Yeah, you got it. There you go. Yeah, let me know how that goes. And yeah, and I'm sorry about the audio quality. It is coming through the webcam mic, and the webcam mic sucks comparatively. Oh crap! I am sorry. I was gonna go check a profile. I would imagine that you can use like the special items in Abyss. I would imagine so. I didn't read anywhere that you couldn't. Like anywhere that you can use items normally, you would be able to use the new stuff. Okay, so real quick. Back. Let's see if I type this right. So, GM. Stray. I am. Is it good for 5-4? Well, you got Dr. Doom Awakened and Maxed. You got a Beardo. And a couple other immune champs. Yeah, I think so. I think it just a lot of it depends on who else you have to run some of the niche paths. If you had a Heimdall, that would be helpful. Or if you're able to get Captain America woken up, then he's able to utilize some of his amazing synergies. But as it stands, Doctor Doom's going to be able to carry you through a fair bit of stuff. So I think you're in pretty good shape. I think you're in pretty good shape. Cedar says, does Yondu have any use? He is amazing arena fodder. When it comes to monthly events, I try to do it backwards. Uncollected 100% and then work the way down. That's actually the exact same way I do. Get the hard stuff out of the way and then you can just coast through the rest. Cedar, can I open my third 5-star with me on stream? Heck yeah. Well, thank you. And thank you for the compliment. You're awesome. I love that Keanu bit. But it's true. You guys are fantastic. I said it at the top and I said it at close, but getting a gab with you guys here on live stream while I'm grinding, that is definitely one of the highlights of playing the game. So, cheers, everybody. But yeah, absolutely. Let me know how that goes. I'm pulling for an Elsa for you. Alright, MODOK. So I'm just scrubbing through. I'm a bit behind. What's up, Nation? Good to see you, dude. And no worries. No worries. I'm just glad you're here. Glad you could make it. Yeah, so okay, so you guys did see that that 3-star Guardian video. That guy's, he looks crazy. I'm very excited to see what a 5-star or 6-star can do. Like I'm pretty sure unless it's some of that damage is like secondary damage, then you're gonna run into the damage cap for Labyrinth and for Abyss, which is unfortunate. But for everywhere else, it looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, yeah, Nebula with her shock, she just can walk all over robots. Very helpful. It's definitely very helpful. Yeah, 330k damage. That's nuts. Falcon, I am immensely jealous of your snow. I miss snow. I miss weather. I'm in California. We don't have anything. We've got heat and we've got wind, and that's it. Sometimes you get a little bit of precipitation, but it's warm precipitation with wind. It's a little bit lackluster. I mean, granted, I don't miss shoveling sidewalks or your driveway to get out, but Cedar says, as a newish player with 3 5-stars, do you think the 5k extra shards is worth it for the new featured? seems really good. Depends. What I like to do for those featured crystals, I like to do like a side-by-side column. People I'd be happy to get, and people I wouldn't. So if you want to do that, I definitely recommend doing that before going in and spinning or popping anything. Come on, thing. Because there's 20 champs in that crystal, right? So just depending on the ratio of good champs to not so good champs, then, you know, I think they'll be pretty informative. That having been said, this batch currently is the best batch of featured 5-star champs it's probably ever had, so most everybody in there is going to be good. I mean, me personally, I probably wouldn't. There's more good champs in the regular pool, but my 2 cents. Like, if you wind up going crazy next weekend and you're just swimming in 5 stars, spin one open just for kicks. See what you get. I probably wouldn't waste a whole lot of shards on it. Because by the time you open up, just say 4 featured, that means you could have gotten 6 basic. And those extra 2 champs could be actually really useful for synergy purposes or just, you know, all around. Tempting as though it may be. Oh, I'm bleeding, so that's good. That'll help. Killmonger and all his nonsense. Come on, dude. Come on, my dude. Awesome. You know, Seer, that's totally up to you. That's totally up to you. My third 6-star, I wound up splurging for a featured. Just because it was the same sort of thing, as right as they were introducing 6 stars. And I opted to, I guess I'm done with this arena for right now. I opted to go for the featured just because everybody was guaranteed new and I just really wanted that 3rd new champion. So, you know, I splurged the extra shards, wound up pulling a Cable, which is not not your first choice, but he was new, so I mean I was okay with that. But you know, like I said, it's just really up to you. It's just really up to you. Guardian is bugged. Guardian is bugged, and they have said as much. So check it out in the official character spotlight on the Kabam forums for specifically what it is that is bugged. But yeah, he is. Yo, what's up, Captain? How are you? Happy Tuesday. Doing pretty well, all things considered. Having a couple of technical issues here on my end with my headset, so that makes for an amazing on-the-spot adjustment. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty well. It's been a good day. Hope you're doing well as well. Was Cable good back then? No. No. Nope, Cable is... yeah. Cable was Cable. He wasn't a dupe, which is the biggest thing for me. So even though I wasn't thrilled with him, still had my full 6-star questing arena team. Yeah, Guardian's bugged. I'm not sure specifically if it's his damage output though, or if it's like the interactions. If I can spell. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. So let's switch on over here to the secondary display. Okay, so it's a shock bug. Guardian's ability accuracy is lowered. He inflicts a shock on the opponent. This ability is intended to work with any ability accuracy reduction, but due to current technical limitations, it only works on ability accuracy reductions to all abilities like concussion, toxicity, or unlucky. Currently, his shock does not work on ability accuracy reductions. Okay, so it's a good. Okay. So it's a good thing. He's gonna wind up getting better, is basically what they're saying. All right, so that's good. Never mind. He's bugged, but he's gonna get better. Well, there we go. Do I know of any methods to get a lot of ISO? Already 100% Act 1 through 3. Best way to get ISO really is to dupe champs, which kind of isn't an easy answer. The best free-to-play way to get ISO, I think, is to just rerun old quests. Like if you already finished all the monthly stuff, just rerun story quests. You should get a couple of ISO bricks that way. But yeah, I mean, outside of spending money and just like duping champs endlessly out of crystals, it is a little bit of a slow process. Good. Real good. I know, Cap. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm kind of debating whether I want to just go in and just like as soon as the new events start and just go in blind and just whatever happens happens, or like sit on it a day, kind of digest it a bit. I mean, either way, the Canadian difficulty is going to happen this week, just for kicks. I mean, whether or not it's something I do on stream, I don't know, but I'm just looking forward to the challenge. Like having a challenge for a monthly event for one. Hopefully it's something like when Cavalier or Uncollected first was a thing, and the quests were so hard. Like every fight, every path was a struggle. I mean, we got over that pretty quick, but still, I just remember that being a lot of fun. Alright, how many boosts do I have left? I got enough. I got enough. Alright, Cap, take care. Thanks for stopping in. It was good to see you. Yo, what's up, Fred? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, that's the other thing, though, too. Because I think day one, everybody's going to be doing it. Seaton's going live right as it switches over, and there's absolutely no point competing with Seaton for views live. I'm sure KT1 and Legacy are going to be doing things early on, too, so... Probably would sit out a day or so. I think more so than anything, I'm kind of curious to see what the challenge difficulty spike is with it, because the rewards you get from it are fantastic. But I mean, like, if every fight is like a labyrinth fight, then that's not going to be fun either. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's Kool-Aid. I do love me some Kool-Aid. That's true, I got him beat there. Take that, Seaton. You and your ridiculous roster. Dude's earned it though. I'm not gonna hate on Seaton for his roster. He should have one of the best rosters in the game. That's not me being facetious. He really should. Nice. I gotta get on that Nova bandwagon. I've got him, but he's just been collecting dust for a good while. He looks fun. He looks fun. And I know he's super annoying to fight on defense because I've fought him. But I just like to get good and actually figure out how to play him effectively, you know? You should. Yeah, you should. I kind of hope that other people jump on that too. Oh, it's really diluted, Guido, that's why. I like to still taste some of the water in my water. Because if it gets to be super colorful like that, it's just syrup at that point. And I want to be refreshed, not like bathing in corn syrup. Hey, what's up, NPL? Happy Tuesday. Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Come on. There we go. Attaboy hype. Just spends... Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, he was saying that in one of his videos. I mean, this is his full-time job, and he's been doing it for long enough in between the views and the sponsorship. Yeah, I don't begrudge him at all. If I was in his position, I would do the same thing. Sure. All power to him. Man's a modern success story. Plus, he's keeping the game free for everybody else, so. Cheers to that. You had to get a new iPad. No worries. No worries. How's the new iPad treating you? Haven't got a chance to play with any of the newer models recently. I feel like as soon as like the main thrust of quarantine has ended, just like merging, it's going to be like a whole new world out there of just things that have happened that kind of flown under the radar. agree. I agree. But I mean, that's the nice thing about it too, is that every YouTuber comes at it from their own angle, and they all got their own shtick. You know, which is great because I don't want to see everybody do the exact same thing. So, nor would I expect the same thing from everybody. So, keeps it interesting, keeps it fresh. If I want to go for a laugh, I go here. If I want to go see some skill gameplay, I go there. If I want to see some salt, I know places to go too. Nothing wrong with any of those approaches. I gotta do me some more of my Fighting Poorly series. Now that I think about it. Because I still gotta finish the Abyss stuff. And that's from months ago. But I mean, then with some of the other bosses and stuff too, just own the fact that I'm a scrub and I'm. It's what a realistic fight looks like. Sans all the god tier gameplay. Uh-oh. Stop it. I need me these points. I got a boost riding on this, dude. There we go. Yeah, well, I've said it before, Falcon. You guys had it figured out. You guys had it figured out. I mean, we still have people protesting the fact that it even exists, so it's America for you. I don't know, man. You see some of my gameplay outside of Elsa, and it's a different story. Like, you throw an Elsa in my hands, yeah, I'll make some things happen. You would take that Elsa away, and it's like, oh, this is a Corvus? Which way is forward? Which end is up? I don't care about. I don't care about powers thing. That was a pretty hefty power thing. I should probably have cared about that a little bit more than I did. Oh. I thought you guys quarantined everybody coming in, regardless. Like, people could start visiting the country again, but they had to sit out for a couple of weeks. But, I mean, then again, I haven't heard any updates to that for a little while. And I know how complacent people can get. I mean, myself included. I'm not going to try and pretend to be holier than anybody. Cool, so I just hit the last milestone here, which means that's about halfway through the 3-star grind. I'm assuming. Maybe a little past 3-star area already. Yep. Yep. Yep, yep. And then naturally, people are starting to price gouge treatments because greed and money. You know, this is a chill, laid back grind. How about that Cull Obsidian, huh? Boy, he sure does have a big axe. I'm not gonna get all heavy. This is a place where people come to have fun. I'm gonna dial it back a bit. I'm way too cynical for my own good. We got featured champs, we got visions, we got Canadians. We got night crawlers. We got dudes with ponytails that match the color of their pants. It's a fun place to be. Yeah, knock on wood. Alright, Cedar, take care, bud. You enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll catch you here coming up. Be well, buddy. Let's see, I'm on tech now. I'm just going down the list. I'm just starting at the top, working my way down. You know, I gotta say, guys, we were talking about the featured crystals a little bit ago, but I am mighty tempted to save up for a featured 6-star for the exact same reasons of what we were talking about earlier. Like, I'm almost halfway there. But, like, there's so many good champions. Like, I would love to pull a Storm. Like, she would probably be my top choice out of all of this, hands down. It's not gonna happen because the odds of that happening are ridiculous. But still, could be fun. So I think the final win streak will be somewhere in the 60 range. Excuse me. It's way too early for that. But yeah, also to be honest, I'm not going to go too crazy with this tonight still. Of course. I think that's one of my least favorite bits about everybody always recycling animations. Because like, you know how many champions have similar-ish animations, right? Between like Sentry's special and then Human Torch's special too. You know, just to name a couple, right? But like, not only do they have just similar animations, but the timing is slightly off for each one. So you gotta be really on top of your game, paying attention to who you're fighting for their specific time frame. Because if you get lazy or careless for just a sec and think that you're dodging somebody else's special, it's just not gonna go well for you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that too. It just slows down the flow of everything. I don't know, Shadow. That's probably not going to be for a little while still. Because, like, he's only been AQ boss for, what, 2 months? Something like that? I don't know. It still feels like we just barely got Doom. Because the nameless Thanos felt like he was around forever. And besides, Doom's still fairly straightforward to fight. Last thing we need is them swapping in, like, Weapon X or somebody. Pretty much. We like to mix things up around here, Guido. Little of this, little of that. Jump here, jump there. Keep it fresh. Oh yeah, Kingpins, that's a throwback right there. That's a throwback. Apex says I have 28 energy refills saved. So you can go for the Legends runs. Nice. Plus, with some of the poutine and, was it syrup, should help speed things along too. Give you a little extra boost. Let's move on to mutants. Keep the show rolling. Holy cow, I got 7 times 3 boosts. That's helpful. You and me both, Shadow. You and me both. It feels like such a first world problem, first world game problem, but yeah, and I'm right there with you. It's like I don't really want to explore beginner difficulty just to burn them. I feel bad for them going to waste, but I mean, what else is there to do, you know? Zappy, 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 zap. Yeah, dude's a tank. Dude is a tank. Then he's got the combo of unstoppable and his aura, which makes him unstoppable anyway. Very slow fight. Lucky me, I threw that real quick before he could throw his. Shadow, I think you are set. You are definitely set. Yeah, you could probably get everything. Alright, Cap. Come on, my dude. That works. That works. mean, maybe, but it's still better than nothing. Any chance you could? Well, there's usually the two trees, right? One is a rank up tree, and the other one is like a crystal shard tree. Or is there any chance that you could, I don't know. Because they were saying that if you wind up getting Cavalier by then or by the end of the weekend, everything else will wind up opening up for you. I mean, it's a big push, I'm not gonna lie. It's a big push. Ouch. Alright, yep. Take it back. That's an ouch. Oh. Speaking of ouch, just gonna eat that special little face. Why not? Why not? And bye-bye voodoo. Dang, that neurotoxin puts in some work. Definitely puts in some work. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the option though too. At least get the 5-star for the 1500 units. Definitely the better of the two. More useful too, in my opinion. If you don't have them already. Alright, Nicholas J. I'm still gonna call him Nicholas Jessica Fury. It's so condescending, it's hilarious. Like I do, I have the utmost respect for the character, but it's just so silly. And I love silly things. Oh, think fast, Shadow. You got 10 hours left, or 12 hours left. I mean, you got plenty of time. That's a lot of time. What are my science champs looking like? Okay, so coming up here with these guys. Let's see if this works. Pit that Elsa against Nightcrawler. See if I'm able to proc a evade and then a cold snap. Just go for the challenge points. Because he should live long enough for me to be able to do that. Just because he's the mutant and he doesn't degen. Presumably. I just have to make sure not to get clipped. And, you know, bad times. Yeah, but Apex, you gotta consider too that by that point, 5 stars aren't going to be nearly as useful. Come on. Evade. Evade. Thank you. Alright, now he's got the cold snap. Now it's just easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Bye-bye, dude. So long. Adios. Sayonara. Game over. Hey, what's up, Theo? How you doing, buddy? Happy Tuesday. Oh, good. Real good. Good, that's real good to hear. Welcome back to the game. I'm really glad that that worked out. That was awesome. Just in time too for all the cool stuff starting up tomorrow. That actually worked out really well. Congrats. Alright guys, I'm gonna say this is like the 5-minute warning. I'm gonna do this round and might do one more round after this, but then it's probably about time for me to start closing down shop for the night. Yeah, you got it, dude. You got it. And Cap's back too. Awesome, guys. Real cool. The way things are heading right now is that it's in a real good place for Arena. Only got a couple more points to put up here for the 3-star. Probably do that tomorrow night. Only got a few more rounds left to do in the 5-star. Just get to that milestone cutoff. That'll be in a good place. Yeah. So we'll see. Tomorrow's stream might wind up being some of that Canadian difficulty. Who knows? Play it by ear. Do I use a capture card? If so, what type? Yes. Elgato 60... 60 with some letters after it. Get my headset on it right now and don't want to get clipped by Agent Venom here. 60 HD, I think. Or HD 60, sorry. If I go for Legend, do I have to record? No. Nope. Not unless you want to. The times are all kept on Kabam's side of things, so they know what time everybody has, and it's kept track by their timer. So, nope, you're good. Unless you want to go back and, you know, re-watch it for posterity later on. Yeah, don't worry about it. Alrighty then, so we'll say that this here is going to be the last round for tonight. Come back strong again tomorrow and wrap things up. And then that's up to you too, which order you do it in. If you do the easy quest first or the harder quest first, but you got to do them both. Well, that didn't work out the way I was thinking. That actually worked out pretty good. I'll take that. Alrighty, Cap. Take care, bud. We'll catch you here coming up. It was good to see you. You enjoy the rest of your night. And alrighty, guys, that is gonna do it for me as well. That has been a fun stream. That has been a good last hour 45 minutes, and aside from the technical bit on my side, overall it's been pretty good. Sitting at 1.1 million points right now, which means I just have a couple more to go to get to where I feel comfortable being. Same is true for the featured 5-star arena. That is currently 11.5 mil, which is hop and skip and a jump away from being where I need to be there. So, gonna be able to wrap that up lickety split and in a real good place. Want to thank you guys for hanging out here the last hour 40 whatever. Said it before, I said it again. Getting to hang out with you guys and gab, chew the fat for a bit is definitely one of the highlights of doing the live streams here. So, cheers to you guys. I got some cool stuff coming out later on this week. Obviously, there's all the fun and excitement coming out this weekend. Gonna be doing a bunch of stuff for that. Canadian difficulty starts up tomorrow, and nobody knows what that's gonna be like. So, I'm probably not gonna be doing a live stream when that goes live, but I will be doing something about that later on, whether it's tomorrow or a day after. So be on the lookout for that as well. And there's always just plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipes anyway, so there's always something going on. If you haven't liked or subscribed to the channel yet, if I could get you to do so, that would be very much appreciated. No pressure one way or another, but each and every bit of that does help me out immensely, so cheers. And until next time, everybody, take care, talk soon, stay safe, and be well, everybody. Bye for now.